fact is that the story you just mentioned right now about Evelina saying, well, it's up to you this afternoon, coming with Sonia Nieto, that everybody I think knows, and my wife, Evelyn, both teachers at PS 25, right? And we were talking, forever, a 2.5-hour trip, to talk all the way. But in that, we did mention the fact that we had different experiences coming up to the moment of coming to PS 25. And one of the things was that I had gone on a sabbatical because I had come from a hellhole. I say personally, I was the acting principal of IS 201 in the middle of Harlem, and that was at the time in the 60s when everything was black power, Puerto Rican power, red power, everything, and all over the place. And two of the most famous was Ocean Hill Brownsville, where she happened to come from, and then I at IS 201. And so both of those were just madness. I had nightmares every single night because my first job in the morning, I would get there between 5:30 and 6 to school. To do what? To answer, to call per diem substitutes. Because every day there were 20 to 30 absentees. Every single day. And I spent that time from 5:30 to 6 o'clock to maybe 7, calling phone. Can you come in today? No, okay. Can you come in today? Just to get per diem stuff. That place is so bad. But that's not what I'm talking about. I took a sabbatical. One of the wonderful things I did, I did a lot of research, and I was able to then say to myself, well, let me go find some important people who know the stuff. And I did a lot of scholars, one of whom is Dr. Joshua Fisher from Yeshiva University, very, very famous in all of this work. And I went down and spent a weekend with him down at Princeton. And when we finished all the theory and everything else, I said, well, this is talking about compound bilingualism, coordinate bilingualism, this, that, the other thing, and at the end, I said, so now how do I do this in a school? Where we're going to have so many kids and so on. I said, oh, I don't know, that's up to you. I only gave you the theoretical stuff. You got to go, and guess what? I won't even tell me the same thing. He said, bilingual education, you know them, just do it, whatever. And the fact is that I didn't really know but I had the good luck of falling into a group of people, bringing me who was so incredible that to this day, I say to myself, I think saved my professional career, to tell you the truth. I could have quit the next day after IS 201. It was so bad, I was so exhausted, I couldn't tell you. I was having nightmares, really. And then I came to heaven. I mean, yes, yeah, you think it would bother me because the building was going to be torn down and going, no, we'll deal with it, and so on. And that was the attitude that we all had, with a substantial help from a lady named Evelina today. And she had met me before, because she had heard of me from 201. And she said, "You hear that tipo ahí loco que está?" And I said, I'll do the best I can. And I had been already plenty active in the community, same folks, de la 110 in the barrio, all my life, and so on, so that we were able to get together a bunch of folks with the same kinds of ideas and so on. And we were able to move, and it wasn't easy, and it wasn't, not everybody was absolutely certain of what we were doing. But we had, and this was mentioned today, my wife said, the big thing was that we all had the same cause. We were all, not that we all perfectly agree with everybody here, but you could ask Richie Fong one thing, and he'd probably give you kind of the same answer that Freebie was going to give you. Not to mention Sonia and Evelyn and a bunch of Muriel came up on before the school was ordered at a meeting of PREA, the Puerto Rican Educators Association, that I had founded a long time before. And when I announced that, yes, it was going to be bilingual school, Muriel came up and she said, you know what? You don't have much experience in elementary school. I said, yeah, I know. You gotta hire me. Whoa. One of the smartest things I ever did, because she took upon herself the curriculum, the whole program, educational program, and so on. And I was still messing around with, where am I gonna get enough chairs for the classroom, including the school that was there moved to what is now PS 161, I think a couple of blocks up. And I was going around begging, you know, at the superintendent's district meeting, said, anybody got any extra chairs? And you know what, sad to say, the reception was not that happy. Most of the people kind of, oh, screw it, tough you. You know, you have to do whatever you have to do. Because nobody in the legend, nothing. They weren't interested in that. But somehow we managed to do it, and everybody that participated in that early project, people came from Brooklyn, from the Bronx, from everywhere. And we worked, and guess what? We even had money for training of the staff, 2 weeks. That was great, before school opened. And we had even training for parents.